Welcome to episode 14 of the Whatever Podcast, the show where we talk about
whatever.
So we are right outside of Philosopher's Park. Philosophical Park.
Parco de Filosofo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the what's the English translation? Philosophical Park?
Capri Park of Philosophical Park.
Okay,
Capri.
forgive me.
Yeah.
Tongue-tied there, but this is where we are. We hiked a crazy amount.
How many steps do we take, yo?
How many steps do we take?
Goodness gracious. But yeah, so we thought we could finesse going the straight route.
Mm-hmm.
We had
10,295 steps.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a lot more going back down. But since we conquered, the park, and we were able to get some filming done, we found this great spot, and
really
we were like, we could film an episode here. We had to show y'all this beautiful area. It's been
surprise after surprise, literally going through all the terrain.
Yeah.
Just seeing how high up you actually walk and how much better the views get as you go. It's incredible.
Definitely. There's a lot of houses that are just like really, really high up on these hills. By the time we finished, and we were like right next to the park, we actually found this little restaurant that had this little pool and, like a cool place to kind of
whole vineyard, you know what I'm saying? Now look.
Yeah.
Tempted to just stop there and just
for real.
Look.
So, but we had some work to do.
Yeah.
Went to the park, started filming for one of our songs, Wise Words. And also got a little bit for Victor's song, Time Freestyle.
And then Lawrence's song, Different. We got some clips as well.
A couple clips there. It was a really nice location that we wanted to take full advantage of.
Incredible. Y'all go see the photos.
Yeah. And we got some, little acapella shots here. This is stage. You can't see there's a stage right behind you. And there's a whole audience here, too. I think they actually do shows.
We could do
here.
It could be like 30 people comfortably here, so stay tuned. We might book something out here.
Not to mention, just standing room, so...
Facts.
Maybe we can get 100 people up
wheelchair
there.
accessible as well.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah.
So, it was crazy journey to get up here. A lot of twists and turns, ups and downs. But we got here, able to get some cool shots. And I think we're done now with Soy, Wise Words. Different. Maybe 3 or 4 videos.
Yeah,
Crystallized.
We got
5. We probably got 5. That's about half of our list.
Almost halfway there.
So, making progress. Been here a week, got about half of our list done. We got one more week to go.
Yeah.
It's been wild. So this is what we did today, just now, but last night was crazy. Yesterday.
So we started at
6. Yeah, 6.
Was that 6 a.m.?
Yeah, 6 a.m., right, to get some shots for Different from my song.
Yeah.
And we just needed to kind of get a day in the life type of thing. You'll see the video. So that's how early we started. Did that, cooked some, had a nice nap that we needed after waking up that early, because we haven't really been getting a consistent sleep since we've had to just really kind of pick up the pace a little bit. But we got that mid-morning nap and all that. Then we had to start. I don't know if we started filming at noon or if we did something else. What were we doing? Did we film something else?
Ooh, hold up.
We went to the
photos don't lie.
Jeez, where'd we go?
I know, right? It's just so much.
That museum.
Yes, we did go down to St. James Charter House.
St. James Charter House.
Yeah.
So it took us a minute to find that, but we got some help from a nice gentleman. I want to say his name was Christian. It
was Christian.
Yeah, he was
he worked at one of the restaurants.
Yes, works at one of the restaurants nearby. He was like, "Hey, where are you trying to go?" Gave us the directions. We found the place. It was a beautiful museum, really, really great art. We got some shots in the garden.
Yeah.
A few shots, looking at the art for, some of our videos.
Got shut down.
Yeah.
Well, look, we was filming everything handheld.
Yeah.
The moment, boom, pull out the Ronin. Whoa, no. Not possible. Not possible.
Yeah, we got hit with that again. I think it was just they thought that we were some professional camera crew that was going to, I don't know. Somehow devalue the spot by having it this video sent out publicly. I don't really know what the thinking behind it was, because they allow cameras in there. It's not like you can't take photos or video, but I guess it's a certain type of video. Maybe because they saw that we had the gimbal, they're like, oh, you're doing this for yourself, so they're like, you can't use the space without permission or whatever.
Yeah,
but
that's all good.
Got through that. We still got shots. I think we went back to the crib.
No, not yet, because after that we went
garden.
to the garden.
Yeah.
And then that's when we found that overlook where we saw all the yachts, all the charter boats. Yes. It was beautiful.
Great shot of the mountains as well.
Met some folks from Brooklyn.
Yeah, we met some folks from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Two nice women, Hai Ying and Yushen. Hai Ying and Yushen.
You got the name.
Both of them from Sunset Park, Brooklyn. They're celebrating their graduation, so shout out to them. Thanks for the follow. We followed you back.
Appreciate you.
Looking forward to catching up with you. So we did that. Got some shots for Vic's song, Time Freestyle. A couple shots for me. Just some nice views there. We shared it with the folks on TikTok and whatnot, and just kind of, we have so much content. We just want to keep, sharing it with y'all. It's more than we can, share in a day.
So much content.
So we did that.
Yeah.
We went back to the crib, and on the way back, we found some cool shops. We found like a perfume shop, a lot of like cool fragrances, aromas.
Found some cool shops for like just clothing and just like souvenirs. So we'll be going around shopping with them as well. That'd be cool.
Got some perfume for my mother, and just for it's like house fragrances as well. So took advantage of that. Found a nice store here in Capri that actually has like pretty reasonable prices. Got a nice bag for my mother for like €10. A couple hats for my dad. I think it was like €8, €10 each, something like that. Really affordable. I spotted a couple of rings that I'm trying to get. I'm a big ring guy, so like I'm trying to get a couple of them. They look really good, pretty affordable, about €25. So like it makes sense. It's reasonable for this island. It's probably a lot cheaper in Naples, but it's quality stuff.
Made it work, absolutely.
Yeah.
Then we went back, had lunch,
lunch/dinner,
right? And then
oh my gosh, hey buddy!
Wow, the dog is back again.
The dog. Is that a stray?
Nah, but he got a collar.
Oh, okay. Just let him run. That's cool.
He's just patrolling.
So cute. There's a dog here. I don't know what kind, but he or she is really cute. And it's just in the area. Okay, that was nice. It's wholesome.
Yeah, wholesome.
So we had dinner.
Thought we were about to turn in.
So yeah, to be honest, like as soon as after the day that we had or the walking that we did, we got up early, ate a really good meal, watched some anime. I think we watched Adventures of Dai, Dragon Quest.
That was cool.
Underrated gem of a show. I was like kind of out of it. The itis was hitting. I'm like, all right, here's the plan. Let's go to sleep, get 8 hours, and wake up early and get right at it. And Vic was like, I haven't gotten my fill of filming today. And I was like, all right, cool, let's go. So we went out, and we're like, let's work the streets of Ana Capri. That's where we're at. And we just kind of wanted to take advantage of like the alleyways and just the areas. And we took advantage of those alleyways. It was cool. It was pretty chill. It was kind of secluded.
Yeah. Couple neighbors walking through.
Yeah, they were like, just like, hey, what's good? And say goodbye. I was struggling with the Ronin
flashlight mode where you have it straightforward.
Spin.
Yeah.
But it was hard to like get the pacing down and just make sure I wasn't spinning too fast and walking too fast, and also not like cutting his head off. So we had to run through that.
But he got the technique. Yeah. Practice makes better, and so the more you do it, the better you'll get. The more proficient you'll get at it.
After about 20 takes, I got it, and accidentally I was like, oh, that works. I kind of messed up my pacing and my timing, and my counting was off. But hey, we got the shot.
We reviewed it. It was on point.
That's what we needed. So after getting a few more alleyway shots, we were like, okay, let's try to go into the square. But we didn't want to do it on the steps because there's so many people walking by, and you can't really get into a flow there. But there's this cool like area that has all these like lights and like words, and I think like advertisements there. And we just like, let's use that. The lighting is good.
Oh, yeah, we did go there too.
Yeah. And it was kind of just like our area. So so we did that, and we got like a one take for Vic's song Crystallize, and then like after we were done filming, a bunch of kids rushed us, like literally just rushed us, like, yo, that's so cool.
Like, over here. Like Lawrence and I are talking to two different groups of kids. I'm just like, looking over like,
y'all singers, you guys make movies, what's going on? Because like the Ronin is like such a powerful tool. Like if you have that, it kind of demands respect and attention. So people are just like, whoa, this is actually real. For real. They're shooting a music video here. This is legitimate. For real. And we were just talking to them like, can we get your Instagram? Are you on TikTok? Where's your music at? Like, what's going on? They were trying to like get me to say stuff in Italian, and we're just trying to like communicate where you're from, what's going on. Oh, you're from New York, you're from Atlanta. That's incredible. We got invited to a few things. So that was like really cool. It was like a fun little moment. Yeah. And then we had to get one more shot where there was like this cool green neon sign. We wanted to like get like a, like a low angle shot.
It was gritty.
And it was just real gritty. It was a little dark. And it was a cool, like, final shot for Vic stuff. And I was like, okay, you know, we're out of battery here, but we're kind of, like, in the zone. We're going to flow.
We got that electricity going.
Yeah, and the night was really, really young. For Capri, on a Capri, just really the whole island, 10 p.m. is, like, that's when you start to get ready to go out. And the kids are on vacation. They just started their vacation, so they're out and about.
For real.
So I was like, all right, let's go out again. Let's try to get some of these shots. So we went to a church where we had, like, dinner actually the night before. And it was for, like, let's see, from my verse for one of our other songs, Real Rich. And we started off with just a square. It was empty. There was no one in the way. And we got, like, some cool shots. Then we got this cool other shot where it was just, like, me, like, stationary and the church in the background with all these cool lights. And then by that point, we had a little crowd, kids, people eating their dinner, like, people just walking by, like, whoa, what is going on here? This is so different from the norm.
Can we take a photo with you?
Then we got hit by another group of kids. It was like, can we take a photo? You're on Instagram. Where are you from? Like, we can show you some places to film.
Yeah.
It was intense. And then I was like, okay, let's just go into the main square. Because there's, like, a party area, like a little club, like, not far from where we live. And all the kids were, like, congregating there, you know, chilling, smoking, and whatnot. And, you know,
just bring it to them.
Yeah, and also getting ready to go into the club. So we were like, all right, let's go film in, like, a few of these spots. We filmed under, like, this cool, like, spotlight. And every time we filmed in, like, one location in that area, new rush of people. To the point where it's like people are coming out the club to come chop it up with us.
Yeah, they see us, like, doing our thing.
Yeah.
And then one person was like, hey, I'll be right back. He went back in and got another friend who actually raps and makes music as well.
Exactly. Got to hear his music.
Yeah.
I think he's an Italian artist. It's pretty cool, gritty beat, like, dope flow from what we can understand. And then when we got, like, our, like, final shot, we met this homie, Ryan, who's from France. I think he's Algerian, to be precise. And he's living out here, or at least vacationing here in Anna Capri. And he's, like, a really, really dope French rapper. He might actually be next up. He might be the next big Parisian rapper that we've seen. It's like, he's got a lot of pain. He's got a lot to talk about. The flow is really good. I can tell that he's spitting. From, like, I studied French, so I know a little, and Vic knows a little bit more than me, but we were able to feel it. Like, and then when you can do that, that's, like, really, really important. And he's just, like, writing every single day. He only started, like, a year ago. And he has
every day he made a song. Every day
and not like a 1 minute, 20-second song, like 3-minute songs. Like, and he's singing. It's pretty, like, mixed well and mastered well. Like, he's really putting in that work
on his phone.
You know what I mean? He doesn't even have, like, a full studio.
No excuses not to create, for real.
There's really no excuses. Like, it reminded me of when I started, because, like, as soon as you kind of, when you never do something like that your whole life, and then you just get that taste of it, you do, like, one, like, snippet of a song or whatever, floodgates just open, and then you realize, oh my God, I have so much I want to say that I could never say before. So I was, like, proud of him. I was like, yo, man, like, keep going, you know, keep doing it every day and break through. And he's got, like, music videos on the way. He's got an album on the way. He has all the songs he needs for an album.
Low key, for real.
He did a few shows, so he's, like, he's got some like, you know, experience under his belt. So really proud of him. And we got to just show with him and some of his homies, and just, like, we played him some songs, we performed some songs, he performed some songs. It was a cool, like, nice little vibe.
Cool little fellowship, for real. We walked around a little bit, tried to find some gelato. Y'all saw that. We was like, we go get some gelato.
Yeah.
We did not get that gelato.
Yeah, they closed, unfortunately.
And we was like, all right, let's turn in.
We kind of got spoiled, because when we came out here, they were just open, like, all day and all night. But, like, yeah, it's like, I think folks are going back to work, / you know, like, all right, it's normal times now. But it was such a great experience. Like, we got so many new followers, so many new friends, new fans. Got to meet some cool artists, dope connections. You know,
genuine too.
Yeah, genuine.
Like,
we even saw one of the kids you met today on the bus here.
Yeah.
Him and his father. We just said, hey, what's up with him? Like, what's up with you? And they're just really cool, and they're like, listen, we're gonna listen to all your music. They're subscribing to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. You know, that's the best way to support us. Just that'll help us, like, monetize all this stuff. But yeah, it's been really, really cool. Like, damn, I can't even I can't express how surreal and amazing this is.
incredible, like, for real.
So yeah, it was just a really great experience to meet Ryan, hang out with some new artists, meet the kids, and really just, you know, they made us feel really special. You know, it felt like we were little celebrities out here. And now whenever they see us, you know, they're going to be like, oh, those are the guys, and they're filming again, and we're really kind of making a name for ourselves out here.
Yeah, it's just been an incredible time, just beautiful, just not to only be in such a pristine location-wise, landscape-wise, but a really neat place with people from all different walks of life, like literally from the oldest to the youngest. Everybody comes from different places, just traveling just to see this, and it's cool to see our space, like even if it's a tourism, can like bring folks together, you know, and it's been a beautiful time for real.
Yeah, it's I think I've said this many times, but this is one of the best decisions that we've made, and I think it's a really cool model for how to travel. I was talking to my brother last night, and he was like, yeah, y'all inspired me to kind of change how I move when it comes to travel. Like, booking a flight on the very first day of the year is important because, like, you can book it 6 months in advance. It's going to be cheaper. Not many people are, like, booking too many flights around that time, so especially that far in advance. So, like, it's just a really good plan for you price-wise. And then if you're working, you can tell your peers and your boss, like, hey, this week to this week or for the next 2 weeks in July or whatever, I'm not going to be here. And they have 6 months advance notice. So, like, they can't tell you anything when you go. And then also, you spend that money right now. You took care of it. Everything's good. Your flight and your Airbnb or whatever, your hotel. Now you have 6 months to get the money back and then, like, enjoy yourself and know that you still have money left over for bills and whatnot. And then if you're, like, a little bit more, like, financially stable, you can, like, wait till the 6 month mark and then, like, book another trip for, like, the winter and go someplace warm. That's what we're thinking about doing in the future. But at least the January 1st trip, it was major for us to do that. It was about $2,000 altogether for the ticket. We paid $1,000. Same price for the Airbnb. We got the Airbnb like a couple months after, you know, we booked the flight. Yeah. You space it out and you have, like, it's the perfect way to take care of it. Like, you're not going broke. Everyone has notice, and you really get to enjoy yourself out here. Like, we're able to just spend money and know that we're good. We have our safety net. We're good to go. So, just like, dog, you can do that anywhere. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want to do. There's always a way if you look for it. It might not happen immediately, but you'll find the way.
Leave no stone unturned.
Especially in this world. Really, in any era, it was just, like, harder. But now, especially, there's so many things at our fingertips. Like, there's just so many ways to get it done, and you can save up that money, pick a place, and then just book it. You could book it a year in advance if you want to. It doesn't matter. Just go and do it. There's always a way. I see people here with their kids. So even if you have kids, you can make it happen. So, like, hey, come on. Go for it.
And even if money is a financial limitation for you, there's so many volunteers and just, like, free opportunities to just get involved, to get active, to travel, to be in different places, to serve, and being a part of a community. And that's even more beautiful way because you're going there to, like, be a part of a space, and not necessarily as an outsider, but internally in the way that it flows and it works, bringing your talents, your skill sets to a place, learning the ebbs and the flows of a space. So, there are always going to be obstacles, but you got to have in your mind that this is going to happen. You're going to do what it needs to do to make it happen, and just keep doing your part and just move strategically. And
an example of that is World Packers. We met some of those volunteers in Hawaii. They got to live in the house for free. Their payment was just working the house, making sure that it was clean, taking care of the guests. But they got to travel to, you know, Hawaii and live there for as long as they wanted to. So that's an example, just to get you out of the country. But you save up some money, you do something like World Packers, and you're in. I'm sure there are grants that kind of allow people to travel for, I don't know, some type of service, or just, you know, like, hey, we want to help people experience the world and get culture, et cetera, et cetera. There's always a way. You can find the way. You can make it happen. I promise you.
And there's another program called Woofers, WOOFR, or WOOFER, but woofing pretty much is there's a bunch of connected organic and just farms all over the world. You can tune into them, see who needs help, where they need help at, and be a part of that rotation. You go woof on a farm for a couple months or a couple weeks, whatever your time preference, make that happen. Everything is going on for real. You just gotta Gotta really look for them, but they're out there for real.
Absolutely. So, you know, we just encourage that, because when you're able to get out of your bubble, get out of like your routine, you understand how big the world is and how beautiful it is, and it makes you want to see more, makes you more empathetic, appreciative of what you have. It also helps you understand that where you are can be better, you can be better. It's just like a really cool thing to understand, like how connected we are, and it's how beautiful the world is. It's really, as soon as we got to Munich, where we got our layover at, and we hadn't even left the airport, I was like, I want to go here, I want to go to Australia, I want to go to, like, we hadn't even got to Italy yet. And then, you know, just being out here is just such a blessing. And, you know, it really wasn't, you know, that expensive altogether when I think about, you know, in the span of 6 months, how much money I've made, and, you know, how, you know, like it's been, you make the money back really quickly, like very quickly, you know, so like we recommend that. But to wrap it all up, it's been a very productive couple of days. New fans, new friends, new connections, music videos on the way, filming like done for a bunch of them. We got way more, got all this like behind the scenes content we're going to share with you. We're going to keep making podcast episodes, just like flooding y'all with the content.
A lot more on the way.
You know, so we appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
Hope that you like, share, subscribe, especially subscribe. Please subscribe. That's all we need to really monetize this thing and just keep it going even more, so we could travel more and show you guys more of the world and everything, and get all these cool views. And yeah, no, stay tuned for the music. Remember, we're going to be putting a lot of our music, start transitioning over to the game. Keep the last episode for more information on that. But yeah, it's great. I love it. I love Italy. Very, very happy here. Blessed.
We'll catch y'all next time. Stay tuned. Be blessed. Be safe. Peace.